if I try and try too hard, nothing's ever enough. Even if I try and try too hard, tell me what to do, say anything, yeah. Dive deeper, dive deeper, yeah. Dive deeper, dive with me, yeah. I know we could fly if we just try, if we just try.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, how are you? My name is Angela and I am an Etsy seller just like you, which is probably why you clicked on this video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Etsy Star Seller, which is Etsy's newest thing they just released this week. If you're on my live a few days ago, that is exactly when they announced it, and you guys had so many questions for me, so I thought I'd make a quick video for you guys to pretty much just talk about the Star Seller, what it is, how it affects your Etsy shop. On my channel, I usually do a lot of Etsy videos in terms of like studio vlogs, working, and such. So if you're interested in any of that content, go ahead and check out my other videos and consider subscribing to the channel. At the end of this video, if it was helpful in any way to you, please give it a thumbs up. So yes, now into the video. So a few days ago, Etsy released the Star Seller. You probably saw it on your dashboard, your Etsy shop dashboard, and now to get to it, it's literally right under your order icon, and it's like a little star with a circle badge under it. You click on it and it takes you to the Star Seller dashboard. So on the Star Seller dashboard, it says Star Seller, celebrating the best in customer experience. So on the first of every month, they'll check to see if you've earned a Star Seller badge on your shop's performance for the past 3 months. Now they have a few criteria you need to meet in order to get there. Your message response rate must be at 95% or more, and your 5-star rating must be 95% or more, and your on-time shipping and tracking must be at 95% and more. So I'm going to go ahead and interrupt the video real quick for my CF fans shout out. If you're new here, I have a CF fans page, which is like kind of like a Patreon to help support the channel. You get behind the scenes footage and content and some tips, and you also get 15% off my Etsy success course where I teach you how to set up your Etsy shop from start to finish. So today's CF fan shout out goes to Lisa at Mugs, T-shirts, and more here on Etsy. Here's her Etsy shop. Go ahead and check out what she has to offer. Thank you so much, Lisa, for being a CF fan. Now let's get back to the video. So we'll show you what my stats were the first day I clicked on it, and I could not die laughing. So long story short, I am not a Star Seller. So I have until September 1st to get there. But when I first started, when it first announced, my message response rate was 33%. My 5-star rating was 98%, and my on-time shipping and tracking, I believe, was at 91%. It's been a few days. So what Etsy wants is you to respond to all messages within 24 hours. You have to have 5-star rating. So if you get anything less than a 5-star to be a Star Seller, it kind of sucks because it'll work against you, even if it is a 4-star rating. And you have to ship your items out on time. With mine, 91%, what happens is people purchase a rush order, and I just mark it as complete because, you know, there's no tracking number needed, it's just a rush order. So that's what's hurting me. So now I know to double copy and paste the tracking from the actual order into the second order they purchased, which is just rush shipping. So that hurt me, I know for now. So you pretty much have until September 1st, so exactly 1 month from today, to try to qualify for a star rating. So what Etsy's pretty much saying is having the Star Seller badge will help you stand out from the crowd. So it'll read right next to your name, that helps you get noticed and tells buyers that they can trust you to deliver a great customer experiences. You have more chances to be featured, so they'll promote Star Sellers to buyers starting later this year, and you could possibly be featured. And it's an opportunity for increased sales. Research shows that a greater customer experience matters to buyers, which could lead to more sales and growth. So I agree with that. I do know, obviously, the faster you respond to somebody, the faster they are to purchase something. If they message you, you wait 2 days, they probably bought from somebody else. So I get that. And obviously, if you have 5 stars, we all, Etsy sellers know, people look at your ratings and your reviews to make sure you're a trusted company or a trusted business that they're purchasing from if they've never purchased from you before. So I get it and I understand it, but it kind of goes both ways, and I'll explain what I mean in a second. But I'm going to go through what Etsy says first. Etsy's just trying to reward people who provide all of those items they're looking for. And again, I do agree, if you do have all those items, yes, you are more likely to get sales. But my one thing is, if you don't have the Star Seller badge, it could definitely hurt your sales, because people are now, once they see it, as a consumer myself, I'm gonna look for a shop that has that star badge because it's a trusted seller. I know eBay had like the power seller. When I used to sell on eBay, that was a big thing. You got a lot of sales because it's like an extra confirmation this is a trustworthy store. So the star sellers are definitely gonna get more orders, in my opinion. They already had good orders to begin with because they're a star seller. But there's one thing that when I was reading through, that I did not even notice that you had to have in order to even qualify. So let me find it really quick. So when you're on the dashboard, you only see those 3 items, right? But there's a 4th. Orders, sales, and tenure. You must maintain 10 orders and around 300 in sales, depending on your shop currency, before shipping and taxes, in your 3-month review period, and have been on Etsy's platform for 90 days since your first sale. So if you're new to Etsy, then you won't be able to get the star seller badge. You at least have to be on there for 3 months. But you have to maintain around $300 in sales during your so pretty much $100 a month. Or, I mean, if you make $300 one month, then you don't have to make any sales next month. But you must at least have $300 in sales before shipping to even be considered for this Etsy Star Badge thing. So with a 24-hour response rate, I think that's just, it's too short. Most of us Etsy sellers are moms at home, and most companies, like even big companies, they say 24 to 48 hours. So why are we stuck with this 24-hour thing? I think that is a little bit annoying because, you know, you got other things to do. But yes, I do agree. The quicker you respond, the more likely you are to get sales. And you guys are already seeing my situation. My response rate is some garbage, 33%. And my situation is a little bit different from everyone else's because I am on YouTube. I get a lot of YouTube related questions on Etsy, which I'm not going to respond to on Etsy. Or I get a lot of spam. People ask me to promote their stuff. So I just don't respond to it. So now it's going to hurt me. So now what Etsy says is to mark it as spam, and it won't count against you if it is a spam message. Just mark it as spam. Another question that we were having on the live is, okay, you have to respond within 24 hours. So if you have a conversation back and forth and you say hi, I say hi. Hey, hi, thank you, you're welcome. Do we have to keep responding to keep the 24-hour response rate? Is it going to affect us? And Etsy says no. It says just the initial message in that conversation you have to respond to. So that's what they're saying, just to clear that. The other question we all had was, you know, digital downloads. So they say digital downloads will not count in terms of the star rating. It says canceled and digital orders won't be included in your score. Does that mean people who have digital download shops, like, you know, as an Etsy seller, I do kids embroidered items, so I buy designs online. I buy PNGs, I buy embroidery files. I know there's like a lot of like thank you card people, like a bunch of different businesses that are printable downloads. So do they not get the star seller badge because they don't ship anything and they need tracking? My other thing was sticker sellers. Sticker sellers usually use stamps. So whoever on Etsy uses stamps, that doesn't have a tracking. So they now must buy tracking through Etsy or shipping through Etsy to qualify for that criteria, on-time shipping and tracking through Etsy. So I know there is a way to get tracking, buying a certain setting for those who sell stickers. There is a way you can like YouTube it, but yeah, just search that up on YouTube and I'm sure you can find a video explaining how to still get tracking. But I just want to tell you that because it will affect you if you don't find a way to get tracking. One thing I don't like is the 5-star rating. We cannot control how people rate us, but as you know, some people just don't believe in 5 stars. It just doesn't happen. 5 stars, nope, they just don't do it. They just do 4 stars, which is at 80%. Or you get people who leave you a bad review like someone did to me this week. They left me a 3-star review on an item. No, nothing. They didn't leave me anything to work with. They didn't say like, didn't like it. Didn't say, they didn't say anything. And I'm like, hold on. One, I believe in my products 100%. My products are 5 stars. And why did you leave me a 3-star? It looks just like the picture. It is just like the picture because it's the one from the picture. But she left me a 3-star. Don't know why. Didn't give me an explanation. But so I got 1 3-star rating. So my percentage went down because normally almost all my reviews are 5. All my reviews, ratings, whatever, are 5 stars. Sometimes 4 or 5 mean the same to me, but now they don't mean the same to me because now I need only 5 stars to get the seller badge. So every month you will get updated. So I guess if I get like a 1-star review, do I just lose my star seller badge? Like, every month they're gonna update it, I guess. Another question is, will it impact search rankings? Right now, Etsy says no. It says it will not impact search rankings at all at this time. I mean, we all know what at this time means. It means at some time it will. At some point in time, it will. I know that on other platforms you can search by like highest seller, stuff like that. So I feel like they will implement it. But I do know, like, they used to have where it would say like how many people favorited this item. This was like last year. They took it away, and it sucked because when people see how many times the item is favorited, they're more likely to purchase it, which is what I think is going to happen with the Star Seller badge. Oh, they're official, they're a great shop, let me just purchase from them. So I do know if you do have the Star Seller badge, your sales are going to increase, and if you don't, I do believe they will decrease. I have a lot of work to do, as you guys saw. Over the last 4 days, here are my stats that they have changed. So, like I said, day 1, I had a 33% message response rate, 98% 5-star rating, 91% on-time shipping and tracking. Day 2, the only thing that changed was my 5-star rating went down. Like I said, that 3-star review I got just messed me up. But whatever. Nothing else changed. I did respond to messages between day 1 and day 2, but it didn't move at all. So I don't know how delayed it is. So on day 3, my message response rate went up to 45% because I was getting some messages in there, guys, and we were responding to them within 24 hours. And then my on-time shipping and tracking went down to 90%, and that's also where the situation comes in where a customer says they don't need something for like 2 months, and they had asked me to get a certain color, so I didn't ship it. I shipped it the next day, and that messed me up. I just figured, you know, they don't care, they don't need it right now. But no, now I'm just gonna make sure I click that update shipping and tracking where you can move the shipping date back so it doesn't affect you if you have this situation that you may find yourself in. Just do it. So I went from I'm going down, but we're going up in some areas. Day 4, message response rate is 47. My 5-star rating went up a little bit to 97, and my tracking went up to 92. We are shipping our items between 1 and 3 days processing time. If you need to, do like extend it just so that you don't get screwed with this on-time shipping and tracking, and still ship your items out quickly. But these are just my stats. So my husband thinks it's completely impossible for me to go from 33% all the way to the 95% message and response rate I need. We're gonna try and make it happen, guys. I need like 100 messages or so to respond to in the next 31 days to see if I will qualify. I'll keep you guys updated on how that goes, but I hope I can make it. I believe in myself. Forget my husband right now. He just kept putting a bunch of laughing faces like you're not gonna get there, because I do suck at responding to messages. That's just me. It's not Etsy's fault, it's my fault. So just mentioning that. People asked, will other Star Seller criteria be introduced over time? And they said yes. It's likely that there will be more Star Seller criteria that'll change over time, but they'll let us know. So what do I think overall about this whole Etsy Star Seller thing? If I was a Star Seller, obviously I think I would like it because I'm a Star Seller. And I did nothing to get there. But for those of us who have some work to do, you know, I'm a little salty because I feel like I should be, but hey, it's my own fault for the message part. The rest I can't control. Well, I can't control shipping. So the only thing I can't control is people's reviews, which sucks because it is 5 stars. Like I said, I think that should be 4 stars, and I think the response time should be 24 to 48 hours instead of just 24 hours, because we are trying to get the order shipped out on time. We are doing a lot of things, and yes, sometimes we don't message right away. We may read it, a kid may kick you or ask for a drink, so you may forget right away. But yeah, or you get a lot of messages. I mean, I just feel like it should be moved back a little bit. But I do want Etsy to remember that you guys only have a business because we are selling on your platform, and instead of just worried about money, maybe you should, you know, do things to benefit, you know, the sellers that sell on your platform, because I know some people are gonna leave because of this. But again, Etsy, you guys only exist because us creators and small businesses sell on your platform. Yes, we love your platform. You have a great platform. But just try to keep us in mind a little bit. And like I said, this does help those who already have great customer service, because that really is what it is, amazing customer service. But this is like at the worst time to have this, because holiday season is coming up, which is probably why they're doing this. But we all know the post office is some boo-boo crap during this time, okay? Holiday time is just like, why now? Why you couldn't do this after the holiday time? You couldn't do this a few months ago. It's gonna definitely impact you know, those holiday sales. For those who already get good sales, they're gonna get crazier sales, in my opinion, because they have the badge. But when it comes to the shipping and tracking, that's really where it's gonna mess us up, because the post office is not the best at scanning items in. During this time, sometimes they were skipping stuff, but it says, where did it go? Yeah, you have to provide valid proof of shipping on time. It says, carrier or post office delays will not negatively impact your score. Canceled and digital orders won't be included in your score either. The cutoff time for your expected shipping date is based on your time zone. They also say for the message response rate, your message response rate is based on just the first message from a buyer, not ongoing conversations. Messages you have marked as spam won't be counted, like I said earlier. And if you mark a convo as unread, it doesn't restart the clock. Well, they smart. They're smart for putting that in there. Or count as a message you replied to as new again. So I hope this helped you understand just a little bit about the Etsy Star Seller new thing they're pushing out. Let me know down below what you guys think. Do you like it? Not like it? Like I said, if I was already a star seller right here, I'd be like, okay, cool, one more thing. But like, it just puts more pressure on us as sellers to, okay, a message came in, oh my god, no, I gotta respond to the message right now. Like, I don't want to be like that. I want to just do things, I don't know, I just like to do things I like doing, but whatever. I'm selling on someone else's platform, so to sell on their platform, they have their own rules, and that's that. But yes, if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. If it helped you at all, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see some more of my content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell notification. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.